So we're starting a new paper this week, and it's going to be an argument paper. It's really important to consider your audience as you're considering your topic for this paper. Well, what do I mean by that? Several things. The first thing is that your audience is a group of reasonable people who disagree with you. It's really important to remember that your audience is composed of reasonable people. That means two things. The first thing is that because they are reasonable, they're going to be using logic and reason. You can persuade them to take your point of view, or if not take your point of view, at least consider the topic in a new way. The other thing to remember is that because they are reasonable people, you need to treat them with respect. This means using respectful language, avoiding name calling. Remember, these are people that you want to persuade to see your point of view. So that's the first part. Remember that your audience is reasonable, and so that you need to treat them accordingly. The next thing that you want to remember, the next thing that you want to think about, are the sources that you're going to be using for your paper, and you want to choose a topic for which you can find sources that will work. What do I mean by that? Well, we are writing for an academic audience, and so you'll want to use academic sources. Take this example. Let's say that you're eating a yummy double-double, a big juicy hamburger, and I run up to you and I say, no, 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 you have to stop, stop. And you look at me and you're a little confused, but you're a reasonable person, and so you say, Leona, why do I have to stop? And I say, eating beef is against Hindu teachings. Now, by the way, I have a great respect for, I'm not a Hindu, but I have great respect for that religion. But unless you're a Hindu, that argument isn't going to succeed very well. Why? Because I haven't considered my audience. That's a source that in the context of your life, unless you're a Hindu, maybe is not going to be as persuasive as other sources. So that's something that you need to think about when you think about this paper. If the only sources that you can think of in support of your argument are religious sources, you need to think about that, because not everyone in the academic community shares religious beliefs. There are people of many different faiths, there are people of no faith, and so you need to find sources that are going to appeal to the broad academic audience. If you want to appeal to morals or ethics, you have to appeal to morals or ethics universally held by the academic audience, and there are plenty of those. That's the second thing. The third thing that I want you to think about when you're thinking about your topic is to choose a topic with which you have some personal experience. In today's society, personal experience counts for a lot. People are a lot more likely to listen to you and to believe what you're saying if you have some personal experience on the subject. It can really help to establish goodwill between you and your readers. Gives us a sense of, yes, this person, he or she must know what he or she's talking about. So please try to choose a subject with which you have some personal experience. I know this can seem daunting, and so the discussion board activity this week is designed to help you come up with a topic that may help you to address these things I've talked about. A topic with which you can conduct a reasonable discourse with people who may disagree, you assume they will disagree, to a topic for which you can find credible sources that are accepted by the entire academic community, and a topic with which you have some personal experience. If you can do those three things, you will be in really good shape for this paper. I will be starting to grade your essays this week, and hopefully getting those back to you soon, possibly as early as this weekend. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, of course, please feel free at any time to email me or to call me. Thanks a lot, and have a wonderful week.